Imagine this. You take everything your parents worked for, cash out, and disappear. You live large, fast cars, wild nights, fake friends. Then one day, you wake up broke, alone, and starving. Your family is miles away, and the shame is crushing. You expect anger, punishment, rejection. But instead, someone runs toward you, arms open wide. This is the shocking story Jesus told, and it might just be your story too. The parable of the prodigal son is more than an ancient story. It's the heartbeat of grace, one of the most powerful illustrations Jesus ever gave. It's not just about a rebellious child. It's about family, identity, leadership, forgiveness, and the relentless love of God. And today we're going to walk through this parable, not only as it was told 2,000 years ago, but as it applies to families navigating broken relationships, business leaders dealing with failure, and young people searching for identity in a confusing world. Jesus begins. There was a man who had 2 sons. In Jewish culture, the younger son would normally receive a smaller inheritance than the firstborn. But this son did something unthinkable. He asked his father for his share before the father had even died. In other words, he was saying, "I wish you were dead. Just give me the money." The father, instead of rebuking him, divides the property. The son takes the wealth, leaves for a far country, and wastes it on reckless living. For a while, it feels like freedom, parties, friends, luxury. But when the money runs out, so do the friends. Then famine hits. The boy, once the wealthy heir, now hires himself out to feed pigs, an unclean animal in Jewish culture. He's so hungry, he considers eating the pig's food. That's when reality hits him. Even my father's servants live better than this. I'll go back, not as a son, but as a servant. So he begins the long walk home, rehearsing his apology. "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son." But while he's still far off, the father sees him. The old man runs, an undignified act for a Jewish patriarch, embraces him, kisses him, and before the son can finish his speech, the father interrupts. "Quick, bring the best robe. Put a ring on his finger. Kill the fattened calf. My son was dead and is alive again." The village would have expected punishment. Instead, there's celebration. But then, the elder brother. He hears the music, refuses to join, and confronts his father. "I've been faithful all these years. I never disobeyed. And yet you celebrate him, the one who wasted it all." The father's response is simple. "My son, you are always with me, and all I have is yours. But we had to celebrate, because your brother was lost and now is found." Inheritance laws, a younger son asking early was shocking, essentially disowning his father. Jewish shame culture. The son feeding pigs was the lowest humiliation. The father running. Men of status never ran. It was beneath their dignity. Yet this father runs. Love overrules pride. The elder brother represents those who are outwardly obedient but inwardly self-righteous. 1. Families. Many parents today know the pain of a prodigal child. Kids who walk away, break trust, or reject family values. This parable reminds parents, never give up. The father didn't chase his son into sin, but he also didn't close the door. He waited, and when the son came back, he ran. For children, no matter how badly you failed, you can always come home. Love waits. 2. Business leaders and entrepreneurs. The younger son's mistake mirrors reckless ambition, wanting quick success, burning resources, surrounding yourself with shallow friends who vanish when times get tough. The elder brother's trap mirrors burnout leaders, resentful, bitter, obsessed with fairness, forgetting joy. The father represents wise leadership, balancing justice with mercy, creating space for restoration, not just punishment. 3. Youth and young adults. The prodigal son is the anthem of every person searching for identity in the wrong places: social media validation, nightlife, toxic relationships. It shows that freedom without discipline leads to bondage. But it also shows that grace is always available. Even in failure, your story isn't over. This parable is ultimately about God's character. A God who honors free will, even when it hurts, feels grief when we walk away, waits and watches for our return, runs toward us with reckless love, celebrates restoration over punishment. 1. Grace outruns shame. No matter how far you fall, God's love is faster. 2. Home, is always open. Families can model the Father's open arms, creating atmospheres of reconciliation. 3. Leadership requires mercy. In business, church, or community, don't just measure productivity. Value restoration. 4. Don't be the elder brother. Faith without joy and compassion turns into bitterness. If you've ever felt like the prodigal son, ashamed, broken, or too far gone, remember this: God is already running toward you. He's not waiting to punish you. He's waiting to restore you. If this message touched you, type in the comments, "I'm coming home." Don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement today, and subscribe for more deep dives into the parables of Jesus.